Starting a YouTube channel can be incredibly intimidating. Trust me, I know from experience. When I started my YouTube channel, I really didn't think I had, the personality. I was really shy in front of the camera. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I am still learning how to be a better YouTuber, how to be more confident, etc. But I know that there are so many people out there that wonder if starting a YouTube channel in 2024 is even really worth it. I mean, I had those questions myself when I started my channel last year. So I'm here to tell you that I personally think it is. So let's talk about how YouTube has completely changed my life, some things that I've learned, and I wanted to finish off this video with a few heartfelt tips for anybody out there that is thinking about starting a YouTube channel. The most important thing, which is that I feel like YouTube has actually given me a home when it comes to my career. At a time when I was feeling really lost with myself, I had just been laid off from my job, I was feeling like a bit of a failure, a bit of a loser, if you will, I decided to go out on a limb and start something for me. And in turn, it has led me to this insanely amazing, hugely supportive community of people that I never could have imagined would exist for me. So first off, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone who leaves me, those heartfelt, thoughtful comments down below. You don't even know how much that means to me. Like, it's hard to describe. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for that. But once you start a YouTube channel, it's absolutely crazy to see some strangers, people that you've never met, that you don't know. They start to watch your videos, they start to watch every single video, they start to comment on every single video, and start to become, a support system for you and your life and the things that you're going through. Because I started my YouTube channel, I've been able to meet people through my comments and just other people on the platform that are going through similar things as me, from losing a job, trying to find new work, getting ghosted by, companies that you're interviewing for and applying to jobs for, as well as things like people who are pregnant, going through motherhood for the first time, pregnancy for the first time, and people that are going through these different kind of stages of life with me make me feel so much less alone, so much less like a failure regarding losing my job, or so much more, supported and there for each other, because I know there's other women going through the trials of, first trimester of their pregnancy as well. And I just have to say, those of you who are in my comments every single video, leaving me those thoughtful, long or short, even thoughtful, kind comments, those truly actually just make my day. They make being a YouTuber actually so worth it, and they are what keep me going as a YouTuber. So just know that I think just starting a YouTube channel has created this support system and this community that is so invaluable, and something that I would never trade for the world. I would be a fool not to mention that YouTube has really opened my eyes to all of the interesting and creative ways that people can actually make money out there in the world, selling products and services, etc. Of course, we're all familiar with the way that YouTube pays creators, which is Google AdSense, or if you're not familiar, I can explain it very briefly. Basically, when you see an ad on a YouTuber's video, whether it be like in the middle of the video that pops up, there's sometimes like ads at the bottom. All those are Google running ads on the creators' videos, and they actually get a small cut of the ad revenue that comes in from those ads. So that's actually how YouTube pays its creators, which is actually really cool. But aside from being a creator and just putting ads on your channel, there's so many other ways that I have learned that you can actually make income from being a YouTube creator. For example, things like brand sponsorship, affiliate marketing, and some of the other ways that other creators make money with their YouTube platform, which is stuff like online products, digital products, websites, courses, things like that. I haven't even gone down that route at all. I'm really just using like Google ad revenue, affiliate marketing, and brand sponsorships. And it's just absolutely wild to me how many doors YouTube has opened for me that I didn't even think would be possible at this point in my YouTube career. And that's not even to go down the route of learning about how other people are making money in other ways that they talk about on their YouTube channel. So being a creator in this kind of financial wellness space where I like to talk about, income, side hustles, personal finance, along with lifestyle content, I've watched a lot of other people's videos on how they make money, their side hustles, things like that. And it has really opened my eyes to all of the different little and big ways there are out there to make money for yourself, to make an income for yourself that is not through a traditional 9-to-5. I think it's amazing, honestly, and it has completely changed my life and my perspective on how people can create income for themselves. And if you're wondering if you can in fact still make money in 2024 from a YouTube channel, let me be the first to tell you that you can. I actually made a video just a couple of weeks ago where I shared how much YouTube has paid me in my first entire year being monetized. So I actually got monetized on June 1st, 2023, and I made a video in the beginning of June just showing you guys month by month breakdown of how much I made every single month. Might grow a little bit more of my backstory and how I got to where I'm at today. So if you want to see what my entire monthly breakdown was in my first year being monetized, make sure you guys go check out that video. I'll link link it up above. It was pretty crazy. It's pretty bonkers how well my first year being monetized has gone, and I am just so beyond grateful for that. But it's been pretty crazy. It's been a whirlwind, and I am so grateful for the growth that I've seen in this last year. So go watch that video, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of motivation to know that you can still make money, that you can still reach a point on YouTube today in 2024 where you can get monetized, you can start building an audience, and you can actually start making like pretty good side hustle money every single month and make it a really sustainable income stream for you this year. Lastly, let's talk about opportunities and connections that YouTube has provided for me. It is honestly such a surreal feeling when you have a brand that you actually know from outside of YouTube or whatever, have them reach out to you and ask you to collaborate. It is such a crazy surreal feeling. I think I've only had this happen maybe like 2 different times where a brand that I personally like know and use and buy already reached out to me and asked me to collaborate, and I have to tell you guys, it is just one of the best feelings in the world knowing that your content is reaching people, so much so to an extent where brands that you actually know and like want to work with you. It makes you feel like, wow, I am actually making it on this platform. But aside from the connections that I've made with brands, I've also loved the connections I've been able to make with other creators too. Honestly, they've been some of the kindest and most genuine people that I've met, and they've helped me with my YouTube channel, helped give me some feedback on my YouTube channel, and that is something that I wouldn't trade for the world. I think it's so amazing that something as simple as just creating silly little videos on the internet can have such a large impact on my life, from creating income for myself to meeting new people to connecting with brands and products that I love, and most importantly that it's provided me an opportunity to make a direct impact on other people, help motivate them and be an inspiration for them in their lives. It's actually one of the main reasons I wanted to start a YouTube channel, was because I wanted to more directly be an inspiration and a motivation for people. So I love that I get to do that every single day. Okay, so obviously as a YouTuber, I feel very strongly about YouTube and its potential upside, and honestly once I started my channel, got monetized, started making money, I was kind of like, I don't know why every single person doesn't have a YouTube channel. But I do know that it is really hard to get started. I mean, like I said at the beginning, I felt like I didn't even have the personality to be a YouTuber. I didn't have the camera confidence. So I know that it is tough to get started. It takes confidence. It takes having some good video topic ideas. It takes some willingness to be open and put yourself out there on the internet. It takes some motivation and discipline to start any sort of side hustle, take your free time and invest it in creating videos, editing videos, etc. It takes a lot of discipline, and that's just something that not every person has. It takes time to edit your videos, to learn and to grow on the platform, and so I get it. It really isn't for everyone. It's really hard to do and get started. I know it is not easy to start a channel by any means, but if you are on the fence, then I hope you know that it is 100% worth it. So if you are an aspiring creator thinking about starting a YouTube channel, etc., and you want just a little bit of tidbit of advice from somebody who's been doing it just a little bit longer than you, not that much longer. I started last year in 2023, so it hasn't been that long. I'm no expert, but I have learned a few things, and if you want to start a YouTube channel and be a creator, then hopefully these little tidbits of advice help you out. So the first thing is to be yourself. I think you should really be focusing on creating content that you feel strongly about, because that will help you be a little bit more authentic in your video. I really think that your viewers can tell when you're being authentic, being your true self. In fact, that's something that I've actually gotten a lot of comments on my videos, is that a lot of people can tell that I am real, I am authentic, I'm genuine, and I really value that. I want to be an authentic, realistic person. I want to show you guys not just like a super aesthetic, you know, morning routine. I want to show you a realistic morning routine. I am 8/9 months pregnant. I am not waking up at 5 a.m. anymore. Like, that's just not realistic for me right now. I'm sleeping in. I am going for a walk outside when I can. I'm trying to do some stretching and some good things for myself, but it's not perfect. It's realistic. Some other ways I like to do this on my channel is be really authentic about how my YouTube career is going, showing you guys my actual YouTube analytics, opening up and being like honest and real with those numbers, and pretty much everything in between. Like, I just like to be honest with you guys, open up and be my authentic self. I think and I hope that that shows people that I am a real person, again, behind this camera, sitting in my master bedroom right now recording this in the middle of the day. And obviously not every aspect of my life is going to relate to every single person, but I hope that my authenticity still comes through and people might find different aspects of my life relatable, whether it be they find the pregnancy aspect relatable, or the fact that I'm self-employed, or the fact that I live in the desert in the hot summer sun almost all year round. So if you're trying to figure out what kind of content like to create, think about what would be natural and authentic to you. Is it vlog style content, working out, going to the gym, showing people what you're eating because you already do that every single day? Is it financial wellness, the stock market, things like that, because that's something you love learning about anyway and that you like to spend your free time looking into? Just think about the things that you already do that would make it feel really authentic and natural to you, because that's gonna come through the best, I think, to your subscribers, to your viewers. And don't be afraid to let your personality shine through a little bit. I know it can be a little awkward talking to a camera at first, but you'll get used to it, and let your quirks and your personality shine through on your channel. The next thing I've learned is how important it is to actually keep learning. Learn how to make better videos, learn from other creators, take courses if you need to, learn new editing skills, learn how to be more creative, etc. For me, I primarily have learned from other YouTubers. In the beginning of my YouTube creation journey, I actually started out by watching a ton of Catherine Manning and Katie Steckley, because I felt like they had a lot of really good kind of like intro beginner tips for YouTube creators, things like basics for editing, stuff like that, to how to make better YouTube videos, YouTube creator tips, tips for beginners, things like that. And I found that really valuable at the beginning of my YouTube career. Now that I know a lot of the basics for editing and things like that, I actually like to watch other creators for a lot of inspiration. When I'm watching another vlogger, I like to just think about things of like, how are they capturing, you know, them pouring coffee in the morning, and how can I make my pouring coffee in the morning more aesthetic or more creative like them? Or maybe it's things like how they transition between days when they're doing a multi-day vlog, like how are they making that transition? I really just like to watch other YouTubers to kind of, I guess, find like editing and recording tidbits that I find really interesting or captivating as I'm watching their videos, and then I try and find ways to, you know, implement that on my channel, make my videos look a little bit more professional, more aesthetic, more creative from the things that I'm seeing other creators do on their channel as well. I'll also say on that topic, I pay attention when I'm watching like actual professional, you know, movies. How are they capturing different things throughout the movie that is captivating my attention? You know what I mean? So I always think about that when I'm watching like video content, movies, etc. Think about ways that other people are captivating your attention, and think about how you can implement that on your YouTube videos. That kind of got a little granular, but the point here is that I am constantly learning. I am okay with the fact that I'm not an expert, and I am always just trying to learn, get better, try and be a better YouTuber, and I think that makes me a better YouTuber. All right, and lastly, one of the biggest things that I've learned about being a YouTuber is that you must be patient. Growth on this platform is slow and it takes time. Of course, there's always an exception to the rule where there is somebody who pops off overnight, they have a video go viral, and they gain thousands and thousands of subscribers overnight. That absolutely could happen to you. It's not impossible. It's also not like other platforms with short form video content where it's so much easier to gain thousands and thousands of views and pop off overnight. I've had so many more videos on like TikTok and Instagram get tens of thousands of views or hundreds of thousands of views, and that just hasn't happened to me as much on YouTube. So I'm really learning that I have to be so patient and so diligent with this platform, and be okay with that, be okay with it taking time, because I think in the long run, in 2 or 3 years from now, if I continue to put out high quality content, continue to learn, continue to be patient, continue to be my authentic self, then it's going to pay off. It's going to show in my video content, in my subscriber count, and ultimately in the amount of money that I'm making from my YouTube channel. It really seems to me like the best YouTubers out there honestly have seen slow and steady growth on the platform, and it's taken them, you know, 3, 4, 5 years to get to a point where they have substantial views, substantial subscribers, and are making substantial income. So I think with any channel, even bigger channels, they have videos that flop, they have videos that they thought they were gonna do well and they just didn't. So be patient, continue to persevere, push through, and keep going, because in the long run, it will pay off. And if you can be consistent and push through those times, then you could potentially be, you know, one of those YouTubers making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every single month. You guys, being a YouTube creator has seriously changed my life in so many positive ways, and I'm so grateful for that. I love that I have been able to find something that I'm doing every single day that I love doing. I wake up and I'm excited to make videos. I'm excited to edit. I'm excited to come up with the next idea for my next video. I love that I receive really sweet and kind comments on my videos of people encouraging me to keep going, of people telling me that I've made a positive impact on their life, and that is worth so much more to me than any 9-to-5 job could provide. I love all of the connections I've made with brands and other creators, and overall I think YouTube as a platform is so amazing amazing. I'm so grateful that I made the decision to just start, even though I was scared, I was not confident, I felt embarrassed to post on Instagram that I started a YouTube channel and tell my friends and family that I started a YouTube channel. But here we are a year and a half later, and I have seen substantial growth. I've made a substantial amount of money, and I'm continuing to grow and make momentum every single day. So I personally think that starting a YouTube channel in 2024 is still worth it. You can obviously still make money from it. You can still grow, and most importantly, the information or content that you have to share with the world is important. It is valuable to someone out there, and you will make a difference, I think, in somebody's life, whether it be directly or indirectly. You don't know until you start. So just give it a go, give it a shot. Start today. There's no time like the present, and you got this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch up with you next time.